Hello, this is Steve Geischer with another Parts Now Tech Tip. I'm back in the accounting office again, and we're going to be looking at a 4200 series type of printer. 4200, 4250, 4300, 4350. And we're seeing a pretty simple little issue on the machine, but when you first see it, you go, oh my gosh, what do we have going here? Maybe it's a laser scanner, maybe it's a high voltage power supply, changed the toner cartridge, didn't do anything. Well, this one's pretty simple if you know what to do with it, which is why we're going to talk about it here today. Symptoms that you come across on this machine here. 4250, I'm getting white pages out of this machine, or some of the older machines, 4200, 4300, you could get this basically good text page, but it's got this thick, heavy, grayish, messy kind of background on it. You may have seen it before and wondered what to do with this. We're going to talk about what causes that, and we're going to talk about how to fix it, more importantly. Easy fix, should be able to do this out in the office. So what is this? Let's dig into the machine here. Taking off the top cover here, looking inside, it's our toner cartridge. Pull out my toner cartridge, let's get that out of the way. And setting it off to the side here, I can now look more toward the problem area. Problem area is down on the side over here. So as we're taking a look down in this area, up alongside here, there's a little red wire. See that little white piece inside here? Now I'm going to zoom this in so you can get a little bit better view. See what's going on. The little white piece here is the sensor for the toner cartridge, but I'm looking at this little wire, and this wire pops out of position. Let me get a better light on that so you can see that wire inside there. This wire here, so this guy, and it's supposed to be up in here above the channel, but sometimes people get rough putting the cartridge in, pulling it out, and that wire pops out of position. If it drops down, first off, I'm going to pull it up here a little bit, because typically it lands in this channel. This is the toner cartridge channel. So the toner cartridge pin slides down and through the channel, and then it hits this wire. Wire's not supposed to be there. So what does it do? Cartridge doesn't go in. So what does the customer do? They usually push harder, right? Until they force it in. When they force it in, the pin drops down and hooks into this little area right next to this white piece. And now I've got no drum ground, thus my white page on certain machines, and on other machines this really dense dark gray page with good print. How do I fix this? Not really difficult. I'm going to take this little wire here, hook onto that. I need to raise it up into the 12 o'clock position. All I need to do is get it loose from here, and it's going to fight me, of course. There we go. So taking this wire, as you can see, I'm going to move it way up into the 12 o'clock position. There's a little slot way at the top here. I'm going to put it in there, and I can let it go, and it is now dropped down back into its good position. So if I pull on it, notice it's not coming back out and it's not dropping down to the cartridge slot or down by that white piece again. So it's just sitting here where it belongs. So if I even give a little snap here, it stays in its slot. This is where you want it to be. So if you ever come across a situation where you've got your toner cartridge installed, everything seems to be good, customer complains about cartridge didn't want to go in, or it's not detecting a cartridge. When I can get it to print, I get white pages or the dark gray shaded pages. First thing you check, first thing I check, that little spring inside there, make sure it's in the right channel. So with that, this has been another Parts Now Tech Tip.